Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the story of the 414s, a group of teenage hackers from the 1980s whose surprising skills and rebellious spirit shocked the world. Their exploits changed the conversation around cybersecurity forever. So don't miss out and remember to like and subscribe for more fascinating tech stories. 1. The beginnings of the 414s. The 414s were a group of teenagers from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who came together in the early 1980s over a shared passion for computers. They named themselves after their local area code, 414, and spent hours experimenting with systems. These teens were early adopters of computer technology, gaining technical skills that were rare for their age and time. Their fascination with computer systems was innocent at first, driven by curiosity rather than a desire for harm. As they delved deeper, their activities gradually became bolder, often crossing legal boundaries. 2. Discovering vulnerabilities in high-profile systems. Fueled by their curiosity, the 414s began probing computer systems far beyond Milwaukee, eventually targeting networks across the United States. They learned to exploit vulnerabilities that allowed them to bypass security, giving them unauthorized access to high-profile systems. One of their most notable intrusions was into the Los Alamos National Laboratory, a facility critical to U.S. nuclear research. This breach highlighted the ease with which relatively unskilled hackers could access sensitive systems, shocking both government and corporate entities. Although the 414s didn't cause damage or steal data, their actions revealed serious flaws in cybersecurity practices. 3. The methods used by the 414s. The 414s mainly relied on simple techniques such as war dialing, where they dialed random phone numbers to find computers with modem connections. This approach was rudimentary but effective, as it allowed them to locate and access systems without sophisticated hacking tools. Once connected, they used default passwords or guest credentials, exploiting the weak security standards of the time. The ease of access astonished them and gave them confidence to test more prominent targets. These methods underscored the limited awareness and preparedness for cybersecurity in the early 80s. 4. The Los Alamos National Laboratory Incident. One of the most significant achievements of the 414s was their unauthorized access to the Los Alamos National Laboratory. This lab was at the forefront of nuclear research, making it a highly sensitive and secure site. When news of the breach broke, it highlighted the fact that even top-tier government facilities were vulnerable to intrusion by amateur hackers. Although the 414s did not access classified information, their infiltration raised concerns about national security. The breach embarrassed government officials and underscored the need for stronger cybersecurity measures. The Los Alamos incident symbolized a turning point, demonstrating how a few teenagers could expose weaknesses in a system of global importance, igniting widespread concern. 5. The public and media reaction. When the 414's activities were exposed, the media response was sensational, with headlines describing them as hacker hooligans and cyber intruders. The story captivated the public, many of whom were unfamiliar with computers and the concept of hacking. This was one of the first times that the term hacker entered the mainstream, creating a public fascination with computer crime. The media portrayed the 414s as either mischievous teenagers or cyber threats, reflecting the polarized views on hacking. Their story sparked debates on the ethics of hacking, especially regarding young people's involvement in computer systems. This heightened public awareness about cybersecurity, illustrating the need to protect systems from increasingly capable intruders. 6. Legal consequences and the role of law enforcement. Law enforcement quickly took action after the 414's activities were discovered, leading to their arrest and questioning by federal agents. Given their young age, authorities faced a dilemma on how to handle these teenage hackers. Ultimately, they avoided jail time, receiving probation and fines instead, but their case underscored the need for specific laws addressing computer crime. This incident highlighted gaps in legislation regarding cyber offenses and the lack of a legal framework for prosecuting hackers. The legal repercussions for the 414s set a precedent for future cases, leading lawmakers to recognize that the emerging digital world required new forms of regulation and enforcement. 7. Impact on cybersecurity legislation. The case of the 414 spurred discussions around computer crime laws and inspired the creation of the U.S. Computer Fraud and Abuse Act of 1986. Lawmakers realized the importance of addressing the rise of hacking and ensuring that sensitive systems had legal protections. The legal aftermath of the 414's exploits influenced policymakers, who recognized that computer systems needed to be safeguarded against unauthorized access. The case provided a compelling example of why stricter legislation was necessary, pushing the government to define hacking as a criminal offense. The legislation that followed aimed to deter future hackers and protect organizations, laying the groundwork for cybersecurity policies still in place today. 8. The 414's legacy in hacking culture. The story of the 414 marked the beginning of hacker culture in the public eye, turning them into icons of rebellion and curiosity within the tech world. Their actions inspired future generations of hackers, both ethical and otherwise, to explore and understand computer systems. The 414's legacy contributed to the rise of ethical hacking and the white hat hacker community, where hackers used their skills for protective purposes. While their actions were illegal, they highlighted the need for technical expertise in cybersecurity. 9. The role of curiosity in hacking. For the 414's, hacking began as a quest for knowledge and an exploration of computer systems rather than a desire to cause harm. Their curiosity drove them to experiment with technology, learning how systems work and where vulnerabilities existed. They were fascinated by the idea of connecting with computers far beyond their reach, opening new worlds for exploration. This curiosity remains a core element of hacking culture, reflecting the excitement of discovery and innovation. The 414's journey highlights how curiosity, when unchecked, can lead individuals to cross legal boundaries, underscoring the importance of ethical guidance for young people in tech. 10. Lessons learned and modern implications. The 414's story continues to be a reference point in discussions on cybersecurity and youth in technology. Their exploits showed the vulnerabilities within critical systems, leading to advancements in cybersecurity and awareness. Today, organizations and governments take hacking threats more seriously, implementing strict security measures and ethical guidelines. The 414's serve as a reminder of the need for proactive cybersecurity, illustrating how the curious acts of a few can lead to significant change. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story about the 414's, the teenage hackers who changed cybersecurity forever. If you enjoyed learning about the wild early days of hacking, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this one. Catch you in the next video.